Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing to you a very easy and quick makeup tutorial because I'm about to head out the door. But I just really wanted to talk to you today about what the title says. First, I'm going to prime my face, first of all, with my Laura Mercier Blemish List Primer. With that, just because I'm trying to get rid of it, I'm going to use my Farsali Unicorn Essence. Do you like this setup? I don't know yet, but yeah, I'm just going to put this on. So yeah, according to, now I'm going with my foundation and 211 in Infallible Pro Glow and put it all over my face. Yeah, I'm just use 211. I'm not going to use 210. M439 by Morphe and blend out. So yeah, according to my video, my title, I'm just going to talk about my title and everything I feel right now inside myself and just where I want to be at. So the reason I'm going to try to be vegan for a month is because of how I felt yesterday when I was at work. I had just eaten and I was feeling so crappy, and for whatever reason I was thinking to myself, I wonder if what you eat, as in the meats you eat, relates to how you feel mentally. And I know you're like, what? But there's a saying out there, whatever you put into your body is exactly what you is. And I'm gonna get towards that too about the animals. So I was like, okay, I have been eating a lot of meat products lately. I haven't been really eating that many veggies or that many apples, or well, not apples, but just that in general I haven't really been doing. So I was like, okay, lately I have been feeling very sad. I'm gonna go sad because I haven't been technically diagnosed for depression. But I have been feeling sad, and I have been anxious about stuff. Like I would dwell on something for like a couple of hours, and then I'll tell myself stop thinking about it, and then I go into thinking about it again. But there's other stuff I have changed in my life over the last couple of weeks, as in I have been going to church more to see if that will help too. It has helped, and granted I'm not getting in funks like I used to, but now it's like my anxiety is now kicking more up now. But it's alright. So it's not alright. So yeah, I just want to do this for a month and see how it's gonna go, and see how I feel at the end of it, and see if I actually want to continue it. I actually just got done, well, after many failed attempts, I am deciding to not do keto anymore, because to me it just sounds weird to just eat a bunch of fat and somehow you lose weight. And granted, I did it for 3 days straight. I know, right? 3 days straight of actually being consistent or whatever. But then I was like, I just want sugar. Like, that's why I crave sugar and McDonald's fries. Like, I could not give that up. And you're supposed to cut out carbs and sugar, and I couldn't shake that at all. And plus, like, day 3 I really wanted some oranges. Like, I really just wanted some oranges, and I couldn't eat oranges. So I was like, I don't think this will work. But I tried to do it over and over again, just because how in 3 days I had lost that weight or whatever, and I was prepping for PRT season, which is it's still PRT season. Like, I was just trying to get to a certain weight or whatever, but I didn't lose weight. I actually lost inches, and I was like, okay, now I'm good. So after that, just within the 2 weeks of me, not being weighed anymore, I saw my body fluctuating. And I know, like, you can see here, like, in my face, like, I'm not as chiseled as I used to be anymore. Like, it's almost starting to connect. So I was seeing that. I was seeing my stomach grow more or whatever, and I feel like, already I'm just back to what I was before. So now I was just really just sitting there, and I was like, I'm completely miserable after I eat, and I feel heavy, and I just want to sleep all the time. It's time for me to change that. So yeah, I saw that. So yeah, I'm going to see how I feel at the end of the 30 days. And I used the NARS concealer in a jar like I always do because that's my favorite. And I literally have no more other concealers because, yeah, I'll do that and see how it is. Okay, so I have already tried being vegan once before. Like, I have tried, actually many of times I have tried, but the main ones I do remember is I did it for a month. There's 2 times that I did it for a month. And the first time I did it was like back in 2013, after I had just watched the Food Inc. video. It's on Netflix now too. So I had watched Food Inc. and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. So I tried for a month and then I quit. And I think then it was because I was really young then. And I really didn't know what to make. Like, it wasn't videos out here like it is now about what foods to prepare, what you can and can't eat, was this and that, whatever. So at that point it was actually kind of hard. And then also I was in a relationship. Well, you can call it a relationship. I was with somebody and I was like, you know, they would cook their food or whatever, and I'll come over or whatever and I'll be like, you got chicken? Okay, well maybe I'll just take a little nibble of it. And then be like 4 chickens later, you know, okay, I guess I'm not doing that anymore. So then I did the second time I did it was back in 2015. It was after I had my son. And it's, again, it was another month and another relationship. And it was chicken once again or whatever. It was funny. But both those times I did it, like, honestly, lasting a month is actually good. So, again, I'm going to try to last a month and see where I'm at. And I did lose weight during that time. I actually leaned out a lot. Yeah, I leaned out, like, a lot. I was actually lean. Like, my stomach was lean. I lost a little bit of muscle weight because I wasn't just in the gym like I'm used to. But that was my own decision. So yeah. But I do plan on being in the gym with this at least 3 to 4 times a week. And I'm gonna document that too, just showing like, oh, I started off doing only this many push-ups and now I can do this many. So yeah, we're gonna take my bronzer. So yeah, I think it will be good. So yeah, like I said, there's this movie out here called Food Inc. and also called What the Health. I'm pretty sure everybody was raving about What the Health last year or something like that, whenever it came out or whatever. And I was like, well, I already done did it and I already know this information. I watched it still, you know, it's still good to know this or whatever. But, you know, I just didn't try it again once the Health came out. Because, you know, everybody was jumping on the bandwagon when it came out. Like, oh, you know, What the Health said this is what's happening to our food. It's been happening to our food. And that brings me back to what I said before about what you put into your body is how it was going to determine your mood or whatever. So when the cow gets killed or whatever, it was showing like in one of those movies, the cow got killed and it was feeling scared and terrified or whatever, and then it's immediately killed, and that's the emotion attached to their body or whatever. So obviously, like, I'm like, okay, you know, it's gonna sound funny. When I have anxiety or when I'm feeling sad or I'm like, damn, the cow I just ate or the chicken I just ate was really sad before it died. It sounds weird or whatever, but I totally think that you eating meat and you're feeling all of their anxiety and all of their depression and all their sadness, like they're just feeling that emotion before they die, and then we're eating it too and putting it inside our bodies. So how are you really supposed to feel about that? I mean, that's granted, that's how I feel. And today is Saturday. You know, some people will say that they're going to start on a Monday and see how they are, but I feel like it's just good for me to just start. So I've already cleaned out my cabinets, I've already cleaned out my refrigerator, and I have already went to the grocery store and bought at least what I think will probably be a week and a half of groceries, but we'll see, because I do have a son, and my son doesn't care about, you know, which either or of what he eats. He actually doesn't mind eating fruits, and he doesn't mind eating veggies. If I put it in front of him and it looks good, he's going to eat it, and that's what I love about him. I'm going to take Melba by MAC and put it on my cheeks. So yeah, I was just rewatching. So I decided to rewatch those movies yesterday, What the Health and Food Eat, and it just made me think about it again. Like when I first watched it, you know, I'm a little bit younger at that time, and I wasn't like really like paying attention, but like, I was thinking to myself like, dang, like that is so mean. And like I said, like I don't know if this will be permanent or whatever, you know, maybe with more research and whatever else it would start being like that. But already in my life I've already started converting to a more healthy and organic, or not organic, but a more cruelty-free lifestyle for me and my family. Like I already clean with natural products, like I don't clean with Fabuloso or with Lysol, any of that. I actually use Method at home organic cleaning stuff or whatever. Does beautiful, but it's supposed to be all natural or whatever. I haven't really read the ingredients, but you know, if they say it's all natural, then I'm looking at it. Maybe later on I'll like really like switch it up, like making it all by scratch, but not now. Right now I just need to do this. I'm gonna say Prosecco Pop by Becca and put it on my cheeks. I know like this does work with health problems. Oh my god, look at my eyeball. With health problems, because my grandma, she has cancer, and there was times that like she was trying to get like her treatments or whatever, and I was like, Grandma, she couldn't get like certain areas of her body to like start working or gain or whatever. So I was like, okay Grandma, well you know what, if you just eat one meat a day and the rest veggies or whatever, and that'll help you. Like at that time she was living with me or whatever, so I was preparing food for her. I was like, if you do this, and then you know, we'll just see, add more fruit to your diet or add more veggies to your diet, and when you go back to the hospital again, like I think she was getting checked like every week or whatever, we'll see where your levels are at. And every time she went, her levels went up. So I was like, okay, you know, whatever. I was really trying to convert my grandma then too. Like I was like, Grandma, you really should be eating like less meat and less bacon and, you know, less of this stuff or whatever, and you'll actually, you know, you won't be having cancer all the time. My grandma has had breast cancer and she has had colon cancer. And what goes in your colon? I'm just saying. And then also I want to say my granddaddy, he had diabetes, and he came to me when I was staying in San Diego, and he was like, yeah, I'm totally vegan right now or whatever. And I was like, okay, bet. Eventually my granddaddy got off all his medications or whatever. He got off all his medications by switching to this whole base lifestyle or whatever. And yeah, he lives a really good, decent life. I'm pretty sure he has incorporated meat back into his life, but it's not like he's doing like he's not doing it like he was. He's not doing it like he was before. I'm pretty sure it's just like really small amounts, but that's all it takes. So I just really want to see how I feel. So right now I think I'm about 165 pounds. Yeah, I said it. And I'm 5'3", which isn't, to me, isn't bad. It still looks decent on me. It's still proportional on me. And I don't really care about the weight that I lose, because I'm actually content where I'm at. It just, you know, extra belly fat or whatever. So hopefully that goes away. But yeah. People that I watched on YouTube about veganism is Sweet Potato Soul, that's her name. She's a black YouTuber that eats perfectly vegan. And then the Chic Natural, she's now pregnant and vegan, so that'll be interesting to watch too. And I feel like it shouldn't be hard for me because how do I feel like this shouldn't be hard for me? I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard because I'm not, well, my boyfriend isn't here now, so I shouldn't have like any real temptation to eat meat or whatever. Like I shouldn't have any real temptation to eat meat except for probably at work, but I'm gonna just bring my own snacks and stuff. And then like I said, I just go home. I don't really eat out. And that could be the other thing too, like this could probably help me with not going to McDonald's so much. I can just make fries at home, and that's the other good part besides keto and veganism, I can actually eat some fries. So whew, thank God. So I'm just gonna speed on through this and then I'll come back with my face fully done. This is my face all done and beat. I just used my Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place. I use these two colors up here, the orange and the brown, to put in my crease. And I used my Tartelette in Bloom. In the color Firecracker. And put it all over my lid. And then my lip combo is just MAC Cork and then MAC Velvet Teddy with some lip gloss on top, and basically that's how I did my look today or whatever. So yeah, so I'm just gonna close it out with saying this. My challenge for this month is to give you weekly updates. So this is basically just the intro, and then I'm going to be cooking and meal prepping my meal and try to be very, very efficient with debating about what I'm going to eat and making wise choices on how I go about things. And then also I'm going to be documenting day to day in my journal how I felt. This is obviously my journal, but I used this journal for a month for when I was trying to have body positivity, and like I would just go in there every time I felt sad about my body, because my body definitely has changed since I have had a baby. So like for the summer I was really trying to make sure I became more body positive, and it worked because now I actually wear crop tops and I just feel a little bit better about my body. But since, you know, the recent weight gain with me just doing the most or whatever, it has definitely changed, and I have started getting back conscious of how I look. So yeah, I plan on writing in here daily about how each day I feel. It doesn't matter how long I write or whatever, just as long as I actually put an entry in there. But yeah, so hopefully you liked the video that I brought to you today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully every Saturday I'm going to upload my weekly update of, you know, a vegan ride. And like I said, today is September 14th, so that means October 14th I'll be stopping, and October probably will be a little bit hard because it's my son's birthday. So we'll see how that goes. All right, you guys, thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye.